Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, the day has arrived! Woo!
Jack is evicted. Yes, I'll get to that. Word up.
I hate beer. But
I
we
love
are
it.
celebrating the eviction
Of Jack the Beehole. Okay, yay! America is excited. Okay, so let's talk about Jack's eviction real
But
quick.
before that, let's talk about how you need to hit the bell, hit the notification, subscribe to our channel. We're growing and growing slowly but steady. We're going to keep pumping out more and more videos. We love you guys. Thank you for the support. And roll the intro.
Boom.
But Peter, how do we get to Neverland?
Okay, now what were you saying?
Well, what I was saying is, first of all, I agree with Sean. Thank you, everybody who has subscribed to our channel in the past month or so. We are super grateful for you. Thank you, and we love you. Hearts and kisses across the board. Alright, talking about Jack. Alright, so he was talking to Julie, and I just really quick want to talk about that. What do you think about his being called out and being put on the spot by Julie Chen Moonves?
I have a song stuck in my head right now, and it goes a little like this.
Oh.
Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye.
Or bye bye bye.
Bye bye.
I'm not gonna say
that you've been enough. I don't know the words.
That song's too good for him. We'll go with the first one.
So here's the deal.
Yeah, I'll have a drink to that.
The first thing that I have to say is CBS. I think they had this planned all along, and they were waiting for one of the horrible people to get voted out so they can put them on the spot and grill them. So as they saw all of us and all of our vlogs and all of our chats and everything that were just like blasting CBS, I think the whole time they're like, just guys, we got this. Just wait, we got this.
I hope so.
I've never seen him.
I do.
I've never seen him grill someone like that before. It was uncomfortable. Like I was watching, I'm like,
Squirrel agrees. Squirrel's like, that is right.
So like yeah, CBS sitting Jack down and like making him answer for everything he did in the house. I think that this is twofold. I think this is a PR move so that we see that CBS is going to take action. And B, I think this is a warning to all future Big Brother casts. They're saying, hey, if you're an a-hole, we're going to put you on the spot in front of all of America and make you answer for yourself. I think it was great.
Maybe an intimidation tactic. But what I loved is that, you know, here's the deal. I think Jack and Jackson, they like to say what they think people like to hear. They have all these beautiful little metaphors that they like probably spew out to different people in order to lure them in. You know, to think that they're actually really special when they're clearly not. I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone else is starting to buy, you know, Jackson's starting to kind of like, I don't know, act semi-normal. Don't buy it, people. Do not buy it.
Return it to the store.
Stop
Get your money back.
Don't smell the BS.
The BS is stinky.
It is really ripe. Okay, so Jack, okay, did you just smell your armpit?
Just making sure it's not me.
Oh no, it is Jackson and Jack. Oh, it's gross. Okay, okay, Jack said, right before Julie said anything, he sat down in that chair and he said something like, live by the choices you make. And right or wrong, you have to live with them.
He said, don't change anything, no regrets. Live by your decisions you make.
He just set himself up for Julie to ream him a new one because she's like, oh, you say that? What did you just say?
So you take nothing back. Okay.
Let me just show you this clip and then tell me how you feel. I wish I could have been the one interviewing him because that's exactly what I would have said. Now, can you repeat what you just said? And then how do you choose to move forward after what I just showed you, you jack? A. Your name is Jack A. ... Okay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So then when she talked to him about Kemi, he was saying he didn't like her because she was like talking about someone's cooking. His cooking? Or Jackson's cooking?
Jackson's cooking.
Oh, come on. You expect me to buy that? I'm just kidding. You expect me to buy that? That's a bunch of Bologna. Now,
Bologna.
Even though he definitely was talking about that in the clip that they showed, I don't think that's the true reason. And I really think this is my opinion and I'm sticking to it. I think Kemi is a very beautiful young lady. She wasn't interested in him. She didn't fall for his BS, just like Annalise and everyone else in the stinking house. She's a strong black woman, and she is. I really think she is. And I think she's proven it by her actions. No, she really, really has. She is not the snap girl. She is not. Okay? And I have a lot of respect for Kemi and the way that she has handled herself under all of this turmoil, in my opinion. Good job, Kemi. I have the utmost respect for you. Jack is a craphead, douchehead, dillweed, douche, donkey.
I knew you were going to do it too. I was like... One of the things that I love is...
I'm trying to think of a word. Another word I can say that started with a D, but I can't say that word.
It's when they got into the Bella stuff, and she was like, the rice pudding. She's like, was that a slander toward, people of Asian descent? And Julie is of Asian descent, and it was so awkward, and I love it. His excuse was so lame. Like, oh, no, Tommy made that joke up. Like, it wasn't me. Like, Tommy made that joke up. Like, I was just saying it randomly. It had nothing to do with her ethnicity at all. Like, the fact that they said Bella and I go, rice pudding, there was no correlation there.
No, he definitely said that on purpose because he thinks he was being funny. That's the truth. He was trying to be funny at Bella's expense. So, whatever. I don't care if Bella doesn't, think it's a big deal. I think it's disgusting on his character. Okay? And I don't like him, and I'm grateful he's out. Ha-ha! Bye-bye. I'm grateful. Bye-bye.
In reports that have come out since Bella's eviction and being interviewed, she actually didn't have a huge issue with that joke, by the way. She said, everyone's, kind of joking. She's like, I'd want to know what his intent was. Like, if he was being mean and slanderous because he doesn't like me, then I'd have a problem with that. If he was just making a joke, I don't really have a problem with that joke. So
I guess good on her, but yeah. I guess I wouldn't lose sleep over it because he's not worth it. That's what I'd say if I was Bella. Yep. I'd be like, he's not even worth my time. Next question. But the last thing I want to say about Jack, because he's not worth our time of day, really, but we're going to give it to you because he's part of it, and we're all happy. Everyone's happy, but that he's leaving. But he was saying something that he has the utmost respect for Kemi, and I was thinking about this. Like, if he had the respect for Kemi that he says he has, then he had plenty of time in the house to apologize to her and make things right. So, if you are one of those people that believed anything that he said in his little speech that he gave to Miss Julie Chen Moonves, Moonves, no, check yourself before you wreck yourself because he's full of shite.
Because shotgun shells are bad for your health.
He's full of shite. Okay, moving on. So now we're talking about the HOH. Tommy won HOH, we all know.
Huh.
I was thinking about something the other day. If Christy was not in the game, how would Tommy have played this game? And do you think that Tommy is going to win this game? I would like to ask the viewers, and I would also like to ask you.
I think Tommy would play the game the same. I think he's the dominant one in that relationship. I don't think Christy's affected his gameplay at all. If anything, it just gave him an extra vote and an extra ally throughout the game. I think both of them have an unfair advantage. I think that was kind of, crappy of Big Brother to put two people together, but not even make it a thing.
Do you think it was a thing?
I feel like it was an accident. I feel like they did it and they're oh, two house guests know each other.
How's that possible?
Because they would normally when they do Evil Dick and his daughter, they make it a thing. It's part of the show. The two sisters, the twins swapping out. I think this was just whoops, we only picked cast members out of two cities and they happen to all know each other.
Gosh, I'd love to know the logistics behind all of that. Because the fact that Kat and Holly even know each other, how much research did they actually do? Did they look at anyone's applications that even applied? Or did they just go, oh, I think you're good, you're hot. Or I think you're good, you're a hot mess. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What's up with that crap? That is annoying.
Yeah, and I think that as far as him winning the game, I think as much as I hate it, like, he's got a very strong chance because he was in the hateful group, but he didn't shed a lot of blood and make a lot of enemies. So he's so good at being like, oh yeah, no, I would have done the same thing. No, we're cool. Look at my big wiener headpiece. Hold that thought.
Cut two.
What?
No, his is more like up. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What were you saying?
What I was trying to say is, okay, so what I really want to talk about is, oh, you know what I want to talk about? Okay, this is me, this is my opinion, okay, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, here go Christy.
Christy and Tommy, are they, like, a horrifying threat? Or is Jackson, Holly, and Kat combined, the three of them, a horrifying threat? One, hold up, before you answer that, Jackson can do, you know, comps and things of that nature. So can Kat. She's proven herself. Not to mention the fact that she has an amazing social game. And America, let's be honest, you guys like Kat. She's endearing. She has some endearing qualities. She's funny. She's quirky. And then you have Holly. She's a want, but whatever.
A want to the want.
She's a number. Okay?
6. She's number 6.
That's what I'm trying to say. When you guys made the choice to put Jackson up in there, I'm not trying to be mean. You guys, no.
Stop yelling at our audience.
I'm mad. You guys put Jackson in there. I told you not to.
She's not yelling at you. She's yelling at America.
Oh, but now he won. I said that. I said that in my last vlog. I said that. I said, do not put Jackson in there. He is going to win. And y'all did it. Y'all did it.
But she doesn't mean y'all watching this.
People did America. It. If you did it, you know what you did.
Stop yelling at our audience.
You know what you did.
You're gonna give yourself a hot flash. Calm down.
Let's talk about this for 1 second. Do you want Jackson to win? Do you want Holly to win? At the end, let's picture this for a second. Jackson and Holly. Okay? Now, Kat keeps getting put on the block. My thought is eventually poor little Kat is going to end up going home. If it's not Jackson and Holly gets sent home, and somehow Jackson gets to stay, somehow, because everyone's like I did say this last week, so I'll put myself on the hot seat. You know, maybe Jackson is going to go home eventually. Everybody keeps thinking that, and then eventually, oh, crap! It's down to the end, and he's still here. Guess who else he's there with? Nick. I'm just saying. This is going to be the worst season ever, people. Now, guess who's probably going to go home? Cliff!
Cliff isn't going home. Because his group isn't going to vote for him.
I need to talk about the numbers here. I don't want Cliff going home. I'm actually okay with Kat going home. And it's not because... It's like, I go on the fence with Kat. Like, I don't know. I don't...
Out of a house of turd buckets... Kat is not a turd.
Exactly. Basically, that's it. You know, I think, like, outside of the house, I wouldn't mind being friends with Kat. I don't want her to win Big Brother. I would love Cliff to win Big Brother. I would love it. I would love it. Especially in a season with a bunch of bullies.
Bullies.
Are you taking me seriously here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's what I'm saying. You guys, it's a really unfortunate. But I do like the fact that Annalise was in there. I do kind of like that.
What I loved about this episode is that this aired tonight on Sunday is all their reactions to being voted. Because they're like, at first they're like, a field trip? I got voted, yeah! And then they're like, wait, we're being punished. Wait. America hates us?
Oh, God.
What? And then you got Christy over going, America hates me. And then Jackson's all like, yeah, America hates us. What are we going to do about it?
That's the only thing.
And you got Miss Denial says, America doesn't hate me.
Man, that was really funny.
I refuse to admit it. America don't hate me.
That's the only thing I liked about Jackson, because Jackson actually thought it was funny. But, actually, on a side note, I don't like that, because Jackson's so cocky that he doesn't even care, you guys. He doesn't even care that you don't like him. He doesn't care.
Stop yelling at our audience.
Isn't that a problem? That's a problem for me. That is a problem for me. Let's talk about this. I believe I don't know if it's 100% factual, so I want everybody to go online and research it.
Research it. Google.
His mom
Is gonna sue.
quite possibly, yes, might threaten to sue CBS.
We didn't even talk about this.
There was something on my Google, because my phone likes to listen to everything I say, and it was the first thing in my
Creepy.
Google research that was like, hey, guess what? Jackson's mom
See if it's still there.
wanted to sue CBS because they're showing nasty things about Mr. Jackson and how yucky and disgusting he actually is. So maybe that's why he's getting a great edit. And it's so funny because I have a little dance student that doesn't watch the live feeds, which that's good. I don't want her to. I would definitely say do not. But she has a totally different opinion of the house guests than all the rest of us that are watching the live feeds. And that to me is disturbing.
Oh, it's not on my stories anymore.
It honestly is disturbing. So let's move on. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, what I loved. I think one of my favorite parts about the episode was Tommy dancing in his underwear. I loved it. I told you in the very beginning that I think Tommy and I would be good friends. If we weren't playing BB, I would love Tommy. Anyway, I just feel like Tommy and I would be really good friends because I like his free spirit sometimes. I do. And
I did like how he was handling his punishment. Like, I thought it was really funny. Like, I hate when they're lame with their punishments. When he was running around with his fart machine and stuff, I thought that was funny.
it's hard because I watched this every day. I watched this stupid six spooters group, and I feel like sometimes certain people lead the group, and then other people who maybe they could be really great people outside of the game, they get involved with these people and they get kind of sucked into this drama, and then they become ugly individuals. It's so hard for me because I really want to like Tommy. There's elements of Tommy, there's elements of Christy that I truly do love, and has nothing to do with gameplay. Okay? Anyway, what was the thing I was going to say? I thought it was super hilarious when they showed Kat tonight and Tommy talking to each other, and they both were kind of reading each other. Like, Tommy was like, yeah, Kat, you're full of bologna, and Kat was like, I can see right through you. Tommy, that's cute. But I feel like it's very important that Kat gets out of the game to start off. I would prefer for it to be Jackson. I would prefer for it to be Holly, okay, first and foremost. But I think they're a little bit harder to target. So you might as well get Kat out first because of her social game. If you think about Will, Dr. Will, if I recall, because it's been kind of a long time, I feel like he didn't win a lot of competitions. I think he had the best social game without winning any competitions. And right now, Kat can win a few competitions and she has an amazing social game. Get her out, because I know that you guys want her to win, but the fact that she's playing both sides and she's so susceptible to Jackson and she's best friends with Holly, that's the problem. If she wasn't close to Holly and she wasn't susceptible to Jackson's ways, then I would love her. I would freaking love her. But that's not the case.
Everyone loves Kat except for Corinne.
No, I'm not saying that I don't love Kat. I actually do. She is endearing.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I get it.
Who would you rather win, Kat or Christy? Would you rather Kat or Christy win?
Well, yeah, then I would choose Kat. But the thing is
I
that
thought you'd say Christy.
I do like. Christy makes me crazy because Christy is the one girl that's legit playing the game hard. And the problem with Christy is I look at her and I feel like she's probably one of those girls that, like, she gets in her own head and she tries to play, she's playing too hard. She doesn't know how to keep her mouth shut. I know that she's annoying. I know she eats like that's not attractive if you watch the live feeds. But, like, that's not gameplay. Like, she gets in her own way. Hold on. I have a point. I really do have a point. She gets in her own way, and I feel bad for her because I feel like she is a smart girl. She thinks too much. Christy thinks too much. And she tries too hard. That's her problem.
She had no issues jumping in with Jackson and all their shenanigans, and she wasn't calling them out. Like, she should know better. She should know what they were doing was wrong, and it took her way too long to figure it out, and she's like thinking that they're the good guys, and she's making excuses for their behavior, and she thinks she's manifesting her turd every morning. It just...
She does use the manifesting way too much. She absolutely does. And I do feel like, here's the deal. She's young and she doesn't understand what manifesting is about. Manifesting is about love. And if you're going to be in a group of grateful, but you're actually very hateful, then you're completely clueless. And I get why America doesn't like her. And I think that she is clueless. I think she doesn't understand. And I think it'll be great for her to get out of the game and see things the way America kind of saw it and viewed her, and hopefully she'll learn from it.
We have
but
very different opinions.
I don't think Christy's a bad person. I don't. And sometimes when I'm watching Big Brother, I'm like especially with Tommy, I don't know so much about Christy, but I wonder if you get sucked into a group by accident, are you just appeasing some of these people because you're just trying so hard to get through the game?
That's what Kat was doing.
That doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it right. I'm not okaying their behavior by any means.
It is okay if you're in a game setting and you're playing the game. Like, I think Kat is trying to get along with them even though she can't stand them. Like, she's smart enough to know what they're doing is wrong, but she's also smart enough to know that she has to get along with them so she doesn't get voted out. I agree with that. That's not the case with your girl.
But she's running her mouth just as much. I mean, not the same level. Like, if you weigh everything and you, analyze everything like cuckoo cray-cray, Kat doesn't run her mouth as much as Christy, but she still runs her mouth.
So here you go.
So how is that okay?
We have a strong difference of opinion on a game player. So let us know what you think. Are you more on my side and you're thinking Kat's a good person and she's doing what she has to do? And what our cat's doing is really funny right now.
Our cat is she's all curled up, but her legs way up in the air. It's super cute.
But I think that Kat is a much better human being than.
Yes, I know.
Christy.
I agree with that. No, I mean, well, it's coming across that way in the game, and I did feel bad for Kat today when she was crying. Because I feel like she's been on the block so many times, and that did make me feel really sad. I felt really bad for her.
I would say for me personally, and it might change by next week, out of everyone in the house right now, I would want Kat to win the most. She's my number 1, and then Cliff is my number 2, and then Nicole's my number 3, and then my Jessica's my number 4. No, flip. Jessica's number 3, Nicole's number 4.
There's parts of Kat that I don't understand because, she does have her little crocodile tears, and when Jack was getting all wiggity whack with her, it's if you play with fire, you're gonna get burned. And she is going back and forth just as much as Nick is, and I don't know, and so is Christy. The thing is, everyone dislikes Christy so much, but Nick is doing the same thing, and I know people don't like Nick, but so is Kat. The only difference between Kat, Christy, and Nick is that Kat is endearing. She's funny, and she's probably a really great chick. But she's still doing the same thing.
She's not doing the same thing.
Yes, she is.
Who's your top 3 that you want to win the game right now?
Cliff, Nicole, and Jessica.
Okay.
How about you?
I just said them.
Say it again.
I would want Kat. Kat's my number 1, Cliff's my number 2, Jessica's my number 3, Nicole's my number 4.
No, there's only 3. So Nicole is out in your
She's
book.
an alternate.
The problem with Nicole is I haven't seen her do any gameplay, but I do legit serious gameplay. But I do think that Nicole has a lot of integrity. I think she has a lot of class, and I think that sometimes she'll shoot people straight when she can. And I'm hoping someday, somehow, some way, Nicole gets her shining moment. And I'm really concerned that Cliff's going home this week.
No, Cliff will be fine.
Really quick, I want to talk about Sis. I don't really talk about her that much because there's really not a whole lot to say because she hasn't done nada. Nothing, zero, zip, zilch. Sis is lame as you know what. But what I want to say is, what America's Field Trip, this punishment, her outfit is nothing. And she doesn't have to do anything.
I feel like, this is what I feel like. I feel like production was like, oh, we have to punish her. What do we do? Here's $20. Run to the party store and find a ridiculous outfit.
Here's the deal. You made me vote every single day for nearly 2 weeks to put her in a costume like that. Annalise looks cute. You could put her in anything and Annalise would look cute. Now make her do something stupid and I'll be happier. Wear that outfit, but make her do something ridiculous. They made like, was it Rockstar? Who was it? Had to do like these hideous like punishments. What the F? You're just putting her in that outfit and that's it? That's it?
Yeah.
She deserves punishment because she's like, ugh. Okay, we voted. I took time out of my life to vote. I didn't even vote for her, though. I voted for Holly. But I was kind of happy that Annalise got in there. She's the only one I was happy that got in there. And then this is the type of punishment she got? Boo!
Man.
Not happy.
Man.
Anybody else?
Man.
Comment below if you love or hate Annalise's punishment. I think it's a bunch of dog crap. If you agree with me, let me know. I would like it. If you agree with me, I would love it. Thank you. I know you're going to agree with me, too. Because it's stupid. Okay? All right. So, predictions for the rest of this week. What do we got?
So we got Cliff, Christy, and Kat on the block. All right. So spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. So Tommy won the power of veto.
Which is, I think, awesome.
You think it's awesome?
I'm the only one that thinks it's awesome because I really, honestly, am serious. Okay, can I tell you something? It doesn't matter what everybody thinks about Christy. Do you guys like Jackson? Comment below. Who likes Jackson? Christy doesn't like Jackson.
Jackson's mom likes Jackson.
You know, she does. I mean, a little too much in my opinion. But here's the deal. She needs to whip that butt in shape. And I'm talking about Jackson's butt. However, I'm talking about his mom, not Christy. But Christy, if she's smart, and I really want her to be, maybe her and Tommy can kick Jackson and Holly out of this game. So forget about everything that you think about them on a personal level. Maybe they can get those 2 turd buckets out of the game. That's what I want. That is what I want.
Do we know if she used the veto? I mean,
he's not going to let Christy get out of the game.
So he's going to use it on Christy?
I would imagine. And then I have been told via listening to different podcasts that once she's out, no one else gets put up. So do we want Cliff out? Do we want Kat out?
I think Kat will go, which sucks because that's my number 1. But I think no matter what happens, even if Christy stays on the block, I think Kat goes home.
Well, let's think about the votes here because I'm very concerned that Cliff's going home, and I don't like that.
No, because the Cliff's Angels aren't going to vote for Cliff.
Yeah, but Kat's part of Cliff's Angels, so then you only have, you know,
Barely.
Little Miss Nicole and Little Miss Jessica.
Nicole and Jessica will vote to keep Cliff, for sure.
What about Mr. Nick?
Sis, Holly, Nick.
Nick is going to vote with the house. I can promise you that.
Tommy wants Kat out. And he's said it multiple times. So they're going to be on... Kat's going home this week.
But Cliff is a really fairly decent competitor.
But no one has even mentioned Cliff. Tommy wants Kat out.
What about Holly and Jackson? Are they going to follow what Tommy wants, or is Jackson going to try to flip stuff?
Could happen.
This is why Jackson should not have been in the game. I'm really frustrated. I told you guys not to do that. This is going to suck a butt.
So, let's wait and see how this week plays out. You know, stay in contact with us on social media. We'll be eagerly watching to see if our predictions are right. And thanks for joining us for another Big Brother recap with some reactions.
Yes, let us know what you think. You can agree with me, disagree with me. Everyone has a right to their opinion.
Yep.
But let us know what you think because I am so curious. Okay?
And we filmed another vlog today. So we'll be editing that and putting it out probably Tuesday. So keep eye out for that one. It has nothing to do with Big Brother.
Yeah, okay. And thank you for watching. We love you guys so much. And give us a comment. Give us a like. Give us a subscriber. I would love that. Okay?
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Have a great rest of your week.